Alright, let's do this. Hello, hello everyone. It is currently, damn guys, it is 6:19 on a Wednesday afternoon, maybe early evening. What would it be, guys? Early evening? I don't know. So I figured this time I'd start off with a little vlog. I don't know, not really a vlog, but just like talk about my day in case anyone really cares. I wouldn't really like make it into its own video. I just thought I'd do it before these videos, you know. So I mean, today AC's broken. It's been broken for like 2 days. So I'm sitting here in 85-degree weather. Uh, what else? Just got done moving all day. Literally went to bed at 3 a.m., woke up at 8 a.m., and I've been moving boxes, like packing and unpacking in my new apartment that I'm moving into. So that's great. That's some great stuff. I guess I have nothing else to talk about. I thought I was gonna talk about a decent amount, but I'm not. I'm not gonna talk about a decent amount. I'm just gonna work through this. So before we get started, Slayer on Coliseum. Just like on Monday, I haven't watched this game yet, and I don't want to watch it before going over it to again not have this teacher-esque feeling where I've gone over it a couple of times. I know what I'm going to talk about, and so it kind of gets like a dull like I'm teaching you guys what is absolutely correct instead of talking you guys through the game and giving my opinion on the game. So I don't know. I like that a lot, right? So what else? I had one more thing. I promise I had one more thing. I don't have one more thing. All right, let's get into the game. So, starting off with VcRTeX, he's playing with a pretty good game. I know most of these people in this game. Actually, that other team is actually a team, I'm pretty sure. So going bottom snipe, interesting choice to lift, but it ends up working out pretty well. So this entire early battle I just chalk up to like not being warmed up right now. We'll see if it continues going on throughout the game, but there's a lot of slow stuff, missing his ground pound. I'm pretty sure he did that on accident. And just like how slowly he's turning around. Interesting choice. Good choice to turn around. So this entire early game's been pretty interesting, right? Missed a ground pound, missed a second ground pound. Like you could say like, oh, he's made a lot of mistakes, but honestly, because of what he did, right? Because of how aggressive he was, he made it difficult for the enemy team to do anything. So he charged the rocket guy. He made him like use his rockets in a position that he didn't want to use. So normally when you have rockets, oh god. Woo. So normally when you have rockets, you want to be like top cat looking down, or you want to be like pyramid looking sneaky, or just top snipe looking like sneaky or something, right? You want to have this area like covered off. But because he chose to lift up and fight the rocket guy as fast as possible, he's fighting in this weird predicament that he doesn't get into very often, and that even if he gets the kill, he's still exposed for his teammates. So even if VcRTeX dies at snipe, he's still creating a good opportunity for his team to get rocket control, and then he didn't end up dying. So overall, this was a really solid play without focusing on the battles specifically. You know, I talk a lot about the battles. Like, people are like, oh, this guy is really good at fighting. He's got some good instincts. VcRTeX so far hasn't shown good instincts. He hasn't shown that that killer mentality that some players just have. What he's shown is a good understanding of the game. He's gotten into fights. He's turned around for the double kill. He got into a fight with a rocket guy in a weird position, so that even if he goes down, his team's gonna get the kill. You know, that's so far what I've seen from this game in the first 45 seconds. Right, like great stuff. So picking up rockets, has to reload. So here's this position that I'm talking about the rocket guy wants to be in. He wants to be in this area where if you don't get the kill, this guy isn't going to rush you. He's going to go back to his fountain. And if you do get the kill, the second guy's not going to rush you. You're going to easily back up, right? That's what you want to do with rockets. See, like he's sitting in this position that like along this wall right here, that even if you do get into a fight, if someone tries to fight you, you have multiple ways to get out. And then you have a couple of chances to get a rocket off, rather than just trying to get into a one-on-one by sitting top snipe. And there he goes with the rocket kill. So great start from VcRTeX. So again, positioning himself really well. He's not See, like, he's not going out into the open top snipe because if he gets caught here, what's he going to do? Like, he's going to fall bottom snipe. That's his escape route. Right here, his escape route can be literally anything. Like, he can go bottom snipe, he can go couch, he can go couch to top cat, he can go sneaky, and then he can end up going pyramid if he gets flanked from blue sniper ramp and getting a rocket off. So by positioning like this, like, he's making it really hard for his opponents to do anything. Good shit from VcRTeX. This is just really solid play right now. 4-0. Friend, you don't have any rockets left. Silly goose. Ah, that's always the worst. You're like, team, come on! It happens. I think it's an okay play. I think maybe once the meta gets more defined, players will start to understand, like, spawning behind. Like, Stress just did. Like, what the fuck? How does Stress know this guy red corner when blue corner is also open? Crazy stuff. So yeah, I think once the meta gets more defined, that push into window will be bad. But for right now, I think it was a fine push. Spawns, runs out. Good pick off. So now that they have this kill, they have this, yeah, 3v4 advantage where they can get rockets or they can get snipe control. It's going to be hard to get both. There is a sniper on the other team, so someone might get picked off. But I feel like because they got that pick on Blaze, that's a huge mistake that I honestly see Blaze make that mistake a lot, or in the past. I don't want to say like, oh, because he makes it in the past, he still makes it. But Blaze does make that mistake a lot where he overextends and creates this weird position for your team, where even though you have control, it's a 3-on-4. See, like, alright, stop. Alright, so again, in this position, it's a 3v4. If it's not a 3v4, VcRTeX is fucked! But because it's a 3v4, his opponent feels like he has to make a play. And that's why VcRTeX ends up winning, like, getting into a one-on-one battle instead of like a 2v1 that you're never going to get a kill in, right? So that first kill matters so much. I just want to talk about it. Even though it's not VcRTeX, he does get the kill. But it's like, you cannot die in that position as Blaze. Ah, the teabag. I like it. Ooh, scattered. Alright. So he's in the same position. God damn it, leader. So he's in the same position. Look at where the players are perched. On couch and on sneaky. Now, I'm not going to say, guys, you got to sit couch and sneaky. These are the power positions in the map. I'm saying that they're sitting in positions to where they can back up very easily if they get pushed by anywhere. If a guy comes bottom sneaky, he can go into this spot. And if a guy goes maze and bottom sneaky, he can jump up to here and then nade sneaky, and then like he's winning any battle that he takes, right? Even though he's getting chased and making space for his team. So now that they have alright, so this is it. This is the 3-on-4. You got a rocket kill, you get another guy weak. You are charging with your team, right? Nico goes top cat, Mike follows you down snipe ramp, maybe goes back to top pyramid when you get a kill or two, and VcRTeX and Jordan are pushing into the flag. That should be it. Go with him. Go with him. No! No! Don't back up! Don't! No! Oh my god, no! Alright, you got lucky. Realized just like got the kill so easily. But yeah, in that position, let's back it up. Let's watch this again. This is a full collapse that needs to come down. So yeah, and I say this is a full collapse that needs to go down because you just got 2 kills, right? So you just got 2 kills, and then you let them spawn. You're not really blocking blue. Who's that last guy spawn? Yeah, red corner. Alright, so 4 guys are at red right now. That means when you get a free kill, with Realize just getting the kill, and then you get a second, basically free kill, you need to collapse. You cannot, because, oh, I'm no shields, not collapse. You are in the position to collapse. Your teammates are not. Look at this. You can see this on radar. You can do whatever you think. But you cannot leave your teammate out to die, because if Chris doesn't go top rockets, if he goes corner to flag, you're leaving your teammate to die. Now you're in this weird situation where there's 2 blue, 2 red, and you're a man down. They're going to push both sides of snipe and figure out which side you're weak at and then kill you, right? So that's a really, really bad, not bad, but like, it's a position that if you mess up, like if your teammate doesn't get the kill, you're in a really bad position. I understand the play, what the fuck? Alright, theater mode, boys. Alright, so you're in the same position as Blaze right here. Remember earlier, Blaze pushed sniper. If KS isn't distracted by Nico, you're gonna die there, right? Like, the guy that died cave shouldn't crossfade probably wouldn't have died. But because KS was distracted, you end up staying alive. Overall, it's a fine play, but I'm just saying you got to be careful with these plays that's going on right now. No, it's not 3v4. So what happened, Bobman, and anyone that was paying attention to the side of the screen where it said player left, a person joined when it was 4v4, so it was 5v4, but then the player left, so that's what happened. Right, so you got a pistol ammo. You gotta go find some. Oh god, you're wasting so much time. All right, this is not really talkable. Like, you can say, oh, he needed a carbine in case for later, blah blah blah. But you can look at where your players are on the map and where you're looking. You just took like 5 seconds to try to find a pistol ammo, and then you picked up a carbine. You end up going somewhere. Like, you're probably gonna go flag to corner. That means you were off the map for a good 12 to 15 seconds, doing absolutely nothing. I've always like harped on people, do not like go for rockets when the other team's like coming off spawn. Like, if you just got the kills, sure, you can divvy up the weapons however you want. But if you're like, oh, they're off spawn here, let me see if I can trade some weapons, you're giving so much space to the enemy team. And it doesn't really matter in this situation because you really need a carbine or a pistol. But once you go for the carbine or pistol, you have to stay like in this area. You can check your flag to see if anyone spawned over there. But in this situation, you need to fight now because look where the other team's at, right? They have 4 guys collapsing on snipe. You have 1 guy at snipe. He's gonna get fucked. Watch this. Yeah, you check your flag. This is good. Your teammate ends up dying way too fast, though. That's such a mistake. That's that Blaze mistake that I was talking about. No, I'm so scared for you. I'm so scared for you! Alright, you needed to back up. I'm sure you know that you fucked up here. Like, I know it because this is one of those like, I fucked up, like, but this is just so simple that I have to talk about, right? So I don't like missing snipes or whatever. Missing the snipe shot on Chris, I'm sure it could have been a mistake, could have been like a server issue. That looks pretty close. But motherfucker, if you don't go back to your sneaky the next time you play this game, you don't deserve to be a Halo player or something. Oh, god damn it, Ryan. So yeah. Like, you have so many chances to just go back to your sneaky, right? Like, look at this map. You don't... you see your teammate. Like, alright, so I don't mind the rush. I see you say, like, your teammates told you to rush. I don't mind the rush. Like, this play on Blaze is actually securing you snipe control, right? But just back the fuck up, mates. Like, you had thrust still. That's what bothers me. Because if you stay alive there, Nico gets the kill because Blaze can't hide on the sneaky. And then if you get that kill, you and Nico could have stayed alive at snipe and killed that guy top cat once you got your shields back, right? Hold on a second. I want to steal some strats from you, friend. Where are you? Whatever. There you are. Did I just skip a life? No, I didn't. Alright, let's see where these grenades go. I've always wondered. Like, I throw them sometimes, but I just, like, never see where they go. Yeah, absolutely useless. Like, you'll get a hit marker on this guy, but it'll do, like, 1% shield damage. Practice that grenade or something, because I know you want it to land couch, but you just like wasted both your grenades. That's fine. That's like ultimately fine. That's like, if you don't get hit by a grenade, you kind of have a battle for snipe, but that was a good grenade from the opponents because you're in a bad position already. Alright. Nade it. If you nade off the sniper ramp, it'll hit them on this spot right here. And then they have to, they're forced to go one way or the other, and you can see both from this side. Nice. So that's that killer instinct, man. You just get kills. Honestly, I saw what you're doing the entire way, and it's the same thing. Like you're focused on staying alive, but then once you realize the spindle grenade hit, you're like, fuck it, I'm going for the kill. You could have just stayed alive. Crosshair placement needs to be a little bit better here. You're a really good player. I know you are. Like, look at the teams right now. I know 6 of these people. I don't know Daffs or Shelly. So this is a really good game, right? You need to have better crosshair placement, and this is something only like specifically for you. Maybe a couple of pros as well. But when you're looking in this position, like, look, there's a rocket guy right there. You have thrust up. You're gonna die here because of your crosshair placement, like a decent amount of the times, right? And I don't know how to put it into words how important it is to like have a crosshair placement that's like you don't need to be looking at where they're gonna be, more so like you need to be looking top cat as well, so you don't die. No! Oh, I think you thrust back right there, but it's fine. Let's get a drink of water because it is currently 85 degrees in my house. Back, no, throws back, too late. You still get a trade. Thrusted too late, in my opinion, but you're up 33 to 24, so who cares, LMFAO? Oh, you lose your thrust, and then that happens. That's what separates like a really good player from me, is that I have a lot of those stupid deaths as well. So I mean, I can tell you, hey, cut out those stupid deaths, but I'm sure you already know that. Nope. That's too much damage. Alright. Let's talk about this. This one's gonna be a fun one because this one isn't like seen very often, right? So let's have a look at where your team's at. You're literally the only person that can do anything at snipe for a good 5 to 10 seconds, right? Maybe a guy can go BR to cat. Yeah, your teammate's like BR. He actually dies. You're the only guy at cat. You cannot take more than like 1 instance of damage. So if you want to do something, you have to be like close to a wall. If you're not close to a wall, you're forfeiting your life, right? Well, I don't want to say right here because this one isn't commonly known. If you take too much damage, you don't have any options, right? There we go. That's a right one. I might have to make that a command, right? So, if you're out in the open here, you're going to get shot 3 times. Getting shot 3 times makes you a non-factor in these fights. So if your teammates spawn red cave, which I believe they should, either red or blue, they're going to spawn like blue flag or red cave or something weird. But when they spawn, you're going to be a non-factor, which means that they're going to kill you, then they're going to kill your teammates because it's a 3-on-4. I'm not saying that you have to stay alive. I think that you being a presence is a good thing on the map because it forces them to do something about you. But the second that you take too much damage is the second that they don't give a fuck about you anymore. And by don't give a fuck, I mean they're not afraid of you. So yeah, your teammate spawns blue cave. What are you like helping? Like, look how much map control that they just got. They just ran away with the sniper. He couldn't run away with the sniper if he shot you once. If he shot you once, he's like, if I go for the sniper and he comes out at the same time, I'm gonna die. But if he's like, if I go for the sniper and he's one shot, Well, first of all, I know he's not going to come back out because he's one shot. And even if he does, I still have a good chance to kill him. Kill you. So, again, so now you're stuck on this sneaky. Like, your teammate spawned in cave, the rest of you guys are spawning red. You and your teammate are going to die here. I don't want to say you and your teammate are going to die here, and then you guys not die, because I'm just saying you guys should die here. Because that's how Halo works, but then sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes Halo is weird. So again, you took a lot of damage, and yeah, you died. So, I can attribute all of that, to the fact that you let that guy like do whatever the fuck he wanted at snipe. If he couldn't grab the sniper and run away, if he still had this mind for you, then he couldn't do whatever he wanted on the map. Your teammate could have gone with you to snipe. He's stuck in cave because you're weak on Gandhi or sneaky. He can't come to you. So there's like a lot of things that happen just because you got shot 3 times, right? Right? Like that's why I love Halos, because these small things like matter so much. So now that your teammate died, you're trying to make a play to snipe, because if you don't, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Ah! Ah! This is so good and so bad at the same time. Yeah, you're fucked. I never know what to do in that position. Like, it's so hard to figure out what the correct move is. I couldn't say yes or no to that play. Like, I couldn't say, hey, this is what you should have done. All right. Ah, hit him! Alright, so this is this play again. He's hiding in a spot. You're hiding in a spot. Don't know if I should talk to the chat or to you, but you're hiding in the spot that you can go wherever the fuck you want, right? Like, if they get to sneaky and they start shooting you, even though your teammate's there, you can either go to their maze, to their BR, back to top cat, and the sneaky guy's gonna leave by then. You can make this weird play to, like, silvers and jump front the base to BR, back to top cat. Like, this spot, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, and that's great. A lot of people, a lot of lower tier players, they don't do this. They kind of just get into battles and hope they win, and that's how they win the game. But you're positioning yourself in a position to where you can do whatever you want to do. You're not forced to do whatever they want to do. Ah, this is iffy. Alright, so here, I mean, obviously you know you made a mistake. But what I want to talk about is why you made a mistake. God damn it. Take a drink of water. Alright, so there's 2 dead right now. You kind of see the last 2 players, you don't really. So, they're gonna spawn. Your teammate got a kill. You got it. Like, you helped get a kill. Stop shooting. Alright, so, let's see where the last 2 players are. You probably think that maybe one guy's at red, so you're trying to get into a fight. But your focus here with a scatter shouldn't be, I'm looking for a kill. Your focus right now should be, I'm looking for a player. And then once you find that player, then you're looking for the kill. Because what's going through your mind here in this play right here is, I want to find someone to kill. But when you have a scatter, and your teammates are kind of dying around you, you can't just think, like, 2 are dead, I want to get a kill. You should be like, I want to find the player. So that player's basement, right? You're trying to find that guy. You need to drop on this side, so that once you find that player, you can just thrust at him and kill him. If you drop on the right side, you're not close to him. You're still trying to find that player. So you found him, but it's like, you know you did. That happens. Like, I can't really point that out in other people's games because I make that same mistake where I'll just throw a slide and then throw a slide jump and then someone will poke out. Like, that just sucks. If I watch someone's gameplay for like three games and they continue to make that mistake, I'll make a note of it. But it happening once or twice a game is kind of how Halo works. Sometimes you'll rush and get in a good position fast, and sometimes you'll get caught out, and it's just like a risk-reward play, where you'll see the slower players, the less tiered players won't get caught out like that, but at the same time they won't get into that position fast. So you playing against them, you'll be like, I got into that position faster than you thought you would. You thought this is just bad play from the red team, like super bad play from the red team. Grenade! No, you have a you motherfucker! Oh, shit. Uh-oh. No! You guys didn't see that. Alright. Alright, you little bitch. What the fuck was this? You have 2 frag grenades. Just bank it off the ground right here. And it banks over his head. And then if he thrusts, you still have like 3 shots to figure out like what you're gonna do with this kill. Like if he jumps and thrusts to the right, you jump and thrust onto the table with your AR out, and you still kill him. Like there's absolutely no reason for you not to get this kill, right? That was absolutely disgusting. Hope that wasn't too mean. Yeah, and then he fucking lost. That entire game was on that play right there. What do you mean you thought you had your frags out? Don't even lie to me like that. Hold on. We gotta talk about this. Fast forward. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh my god, I did it again, boys. So when the game goes to the end screen and then you hit back in theater, it breaks theater. So, gotta load it back up. But what do you mean you thought you had frags out? You clearly knew you had pulse grenade out because you threw it over him. If you threw a frag like that, it would bounce over his head and go further. What do you mean you thought you had frags out? Don't lie to me like that. How often do you do this, Ryan, since we're in a little bit of a break? I do this every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. I've done this for about a month now. Yeah, pretty close to a month, if not a month. And if you'd like, you can go look at the past games that I've done. Like, again, about 2 a week. I think I missed 1 or 2 days. Yeah, all the games that I've done so far are on my YouTube channel. You can type in !YouTube to find it. And then if you're already on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube. Alright, so let's bust this guy's nuts. Yeah, nuts is the right word. Let's bust this guy's nuts, man. VcRTeX, you clearly knew that you had pulse grenades out. This fight like lost you the game single-handedly because you win that fight, you have map control, you have you're like tied in the game, so then you win the game. But because you lose the fight, you end up losing the game because they have map control and they have like a 49 to 47 lead. Oh, thank you, a twerking moose. How nice of him. All right. Let's go to VcRTex's screen and watch this. All right, so that play. That was Blaze, maybe Stress, I don't know. Either one, that was just so bad. That was some game-losing shit, because Crossfade even gets a kill. Could have been 47 to 44. Alright, let's pause. Let's pause right here. Right here, guys. Alright. At this moment, you have a 3-shot lead. Well, hold on. What's his health at? Yeah, a 3-shot lead. Even if he jumps out and shoots you twice, he has to thrust in order for him to not die. And if you throw the grenade right away, he's not going to be able to get his shields back by the time he gets around a corner. So if you throw this grenade off the ground, maybe it doesn't hit him, but most likely it does. And if it doesn't hit him, he jumps and thrusts to the side. And then you sprint, slide, jump, thrust onto the table and kill him, right? Like, simplest kill of your life. And you just throw it away. Like, I'm not gonna stop giving you shit about this because you deserve to get shit on about this. You're not some like lowly amateur player. You're actually like pretty good at this game. And you do this in what I can only assume is a scrim. Maybe not a scrim. Maybe a matchmaking game. No, it was a scrim. It was a scrim, guys. So you do this in a scrim, your team instantly drops you, and you're like, I wonder why they dropped me. Well, this is why. This play single-handedly, like, don't even like try to say that that first grenade was anything but a pulse grenade, and then you just go down. Like, Jesus. All right, so with that being said, that'll end the that'll end the Rodney review for today. If you guys have any questions or about the reviews in general, or any comments about the game, and and or any comments about this game specifically that you guys would like me to go back over, or if you guys have any questions about like specific plays that he did and my thoughts on it, you'd like me to dwell further into it, let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna be calling it a night. Was a scrim with a pickup team. That pickup team's not gonna talk to you again. Just kidding. 16 and 12, and you single-handedly lost the game. I always like, I always love that in like MOBAs and shit. You'll see someone go like 10 and 0, and then they'll die like stupidly, and then they're like, ah, I couldn't carry this noob team. And then it's like it's the same shit. Like if you don't make that one mistake, you win the game, and you're like, I carried this team. But then you like make that one mistake, and you can like, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying like a couple of amateur players that I've talked to in the past would say, dude, I went 16 and 12. What more could I do, right? What time did I start? I started late. I started at 6:20 today. It'll be up on YouTube, and I mean, I hope I do it tonight, but it's probably not gonna get done tonight. Dude, you're welcome for doing these reviews. I love doing it. Um, as long as I continue to have support. Oh, before I exit off, guys, I really need, like, I'm sure you guys have submitted a lot of a lot of you submitted games. Some are like you go 21 and 8. I can't review those games because like there's nothing that you really do wrong. I mean, I'm sure you do stuff wrong, but it doesn't end up mattering. There's some where your teammate goes 3 and 21. Like I can't review those games because that's a 3v4 game. That's not a 4v4 game, right? So I really need more games. I think I have a like maybe one or two that I have stocked up that I can review sometime soon. But most of the submissions that are new are of games that I've already done, or games that I can't like game types that I've already done, or games that I just simply can't review because either you shit on your opponents, or like your teammate is dog shit, or someone on their team's dog shit. Like I need like a close game that I can really go over. You're allowed to submit again. Like I need games. I don't care if it comes from the same person or not. Which other map game type do you want to review? Any of the CTFs. I'll do any of the CTFs a lot. Rig Strongholds, Plaza Strongholds, I'll do again. I won't do Empire. I think I might have already done one. So Rig Strongholds, Plaza Strongholds. I've done like 2 Edens, and I think I've gotten like 3 more submissions for Eden. So don't submit any of those. And then I've done a lot of Slayers, so I'd really like you guys to focus on the 3 CTF game types that aren't Stasis, because fuck Stasis. I'm just kidding. I honestly don't know anything about Stasis. And again, like most of the Strongholds, just not Eden Strongholds. So again, the idea is I want a decently skilled player. I would say like around Onyx 2000, maybe a little like it can vary depending on how good the game is. And then I want a good game where it's like not a blowout, it's not a 3-0 in 5 minutes, it's not, you know. And then a game like the game where you don't shit on your opponents and no one gets shit on, like to make it a 3v4 game. That's all I ask. Kind of specific, but I had a lot of people in the chat, a lot of people trying to submit, and I'm trying to give you guys an idea of what game types I'm looking for. Like this game type again was between a lot of players where no one really got shit on, and it was a pretty close game, right? The worst was an 8 and 16, and that's pretty bad, but in a scrim it's not like that bad. Especially on a Collie Slayer. Like getting 8 kills is good. Like if you went 3 and 12, that's even like that's so much worse than 8 and 16. Yeah, Chaos, exactly. A game like that, I'd love to go over. Like, just submit your games, guys. Watch the YouTube video. It's the RyaNoob review vlog. That'll tell you how to submit the games, and then you can either send it on Twitter or on any of the leave it in the comments of any of the YouTube videos, and that's it. Alright, so that seems like that's it for today. I might stream more tonight. I'm not going to stream now. I have some plans. It's currently 85 degrees in the house. I just love talking about that because I can feel the sweat just dripping down my back, like down my arms, and then even my hair, man. I can feel it like on my forehead. So I love talking about it. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Time to drink some more water. See ya!